Well, hello, all you wonderful people, all you great supporters of Tim's Brick Adventures. I am back, and sorry for all the Bricklink haul videos, but I had to get some parts for my current project. As many of you mock builders know, invariably, every time you start a project, you think you've planned and you think you got what you need, and you get into it and, oh no, I don't have this, or I don't have that, or you come up with an idea. So Bricklink is your friend, always. So I had to do a couple of orders. As I think I've spoken about this museum, we, as a group, the Houston Brick Club, got asked to put some builds into a special event display that this museum, fine art museum up in Spring, Texas, is doing this summer. So what we're building now will go in end of May and then be there for 2 or 3 months, I think, if I remember right. So it's kind of a great thing in that it's taking this toy that we love so much and turning it into an art form and getting some recognition for that. So really pretty cool. And I'm excited. I'm excited and honored to be asked to do it. And I'm really excited about what I came up with. So it's still every day is a new adventure, and I'm kind of trying something I haven't ever done before, so in some ways. So anyway, with that, I got 2 orders, and so now I believe I have everything I need to complete my museum project. So I thought I'd share the parts and stuff, because it pertains, what I'm doing is I was asked, because of my Wild West build, the curator, she saw my Western build at Brick Rodeo, I believe, and she really liked the mountain work and stuff. And so that was what they kind of approached me about, having that mountain in the museum. And I'm like, well, you know, that display, I travel with it quite a bit. So it got me thinking about landscape. You know, landscape pictures are a big deal in museums. And so I thought, well, I will create something, take the mountain work that I do and turn it into a landscape. So I'm gonna frame it. One of my friends in the group, I was gonna build the frame out of Lego, and he came up with the idea of, you know, he suggested, well, why don't you just build out of wood? You know, I'm a carpenter as well, and he said it'd be kind of a merging of the two, and I thought that was a great idea. So what I'm currently doing is trying to build the artwork itself. Now, as I've said, my catchphrase or whatever with the brick is painting with brick. So I'm going to kind of show you here real quick. I'm not off to a fast start, but I have finally got going. And so I'm working on just doing a mountain scene, and then it'll be squarish with, I'm actually going to put sky out of brick, and I don't know, maybe some clouds or something. That's kind of evolving as I go along. But because of this is what prompted me to need orders. I was running out of my lavender colors, or I thought I had more left over from this summer. So I had to order more of that. But I will do a video. I've been working and I'm taking videos of this as I work along. So for those that want to see the final product and how I did it and kind of things, it will be forthcoming. I fiddle farted around, and now I've got to get it done. So I've got just a couple of weeks to really blow through this. So with that said, let me get on to the Bricklink orders and explain some of the parts. So the first order, Bricks great Bricklink company. I have ordered from them many times. I have actually gotten to know them. I run into them at most of the conventions I go to. Are just great people. They have a great store, great prices, just super awesome Bricklink people. So let's see, trying to remember what all I did order. Okay, yeah, so we got all kinds of stuff. Thanks again. Yes, I've ordered from them quite a few times, and I have bought from them at the conventions quite a few times. So they are always someone I have and will probably continue to deal with. So these I think I had in my cart already. I'll have to remember what the torsos. I saw kind of a Western, something kind of cool. So got that. The tiles, Azure tiles. I realized at the top of this, it's going to have to be tiles so it has a nice clean edge. So I ordered that, those for that. And then basically, as I said, I've realized I didn't have, once I get into the tan, many of you know from previous videos about my mountains, I love interspersing this light lavender in with the tan to create variations and just some interest. And so I got a couple different sizes of those. And then for the dark tan, I like to use this the actual lavender color. So I got some more of them. And I think these dark green, as always, for green hills and landscape, and could add these into the darker colors with the browns. I don't have any here. I did start using, I think I did this summer with the other mountain, the dark blue in here with the dark brown and against the dark gray, kind of a nice little contrast. So I am liking that a lot. And of course, got some dark brown. These, they're hard to get in large quantity in this particular color. So anytime I get a chance to grab them, I do. And that's, if I have a tip or secret about Bricklink, or a philosophy on ordering from Bricklink, first of all, shipping has just gotten so high. And it's not anything to do with the sellers most of the time. I mean, a lot of them now add special charges on, you know, for material, or for packing materials, or for their time and all that. And perfectly legit excuse, you know, or expenses. It's just, it adds to the already high cost of the shipping. So sometimes that is a determinant for me whether I'm going to order from a certain place or not, how badly I need it. Excuse me. And how high is, so consequently, to offset that a little bit, you know, I go through their entire store and find stuff beyond what I want to order, because just to make them, when you're ordering $4 worth of parts and you're spending $6-7 on the shipping, to me, I feel cheated somehow. Not by them, just by the system in general. So I like to get my, you know, ultimately I spend more money, but also ultimately you end up with a lot more brick, and then you have a lot more fun stuff. Like I said, it was Bricks-a-lot, Bricks-a-lotl. I will put link in the description, because like I said, they are a good store. I order from them a lot, and they do have a nice selection of parts and minifigs. So the next one, Brick Out Loud, is the Bricklink seller, and I guarantee it's more mountain building stuff, because that's what I'm trying so I can get this done. I also have been working on some stuff for my friend Julian Bricksmith, who does the Pink Castle. And also, he does something kind of fun and neat. A lot of his friends who specifically do different things, like there's Chris Giddens, Fazoom. He's a big space fan, and so he built a spaceship to go with the castle. Joey of Brick Trains, he did a train for him, and so I am also, being a Western guy, gonna do a stagecoach. And I actually, one of my friends from the Facebook Western group, and we've become friends, does phenomenal mashups of Western guys, cowboys with the Ninjago, which I really love. And I had thought about doing some of that myself. It's because I love the samurai and the Asian theme, and excuse me, and the cowboys. Jam and Star, he actually designed, I mentioned it, I believe, in one of these videos, and so he actually came up with a stagecoach. So I'm trying to get the parts together as best I can, and so this order has some of the pink parts. So looks like I ordered in the medium nougat here. I love these with the tan as well. So, and again, when I can get a large quantity of these, I try to jump on them. So, and then he had some of the dark purple. I think I need these for the stagecoach. If not, may end up sending them to Julian for use on the castle. He just had some interesting, I don't know, these pink slope, who knows, I may build some crazy mountains sometime. I'm not sure. This is a Ninjago villain from several series ago, where about video games, they get sucked into a video game. I just thought it was cool. I think, anyway, I must have picked out the head, must have been a good deal on it. Just figured I'd make a crazy character out of that. One of the things I realized I didn't have for this was dark tan inverted tiles, or inverted slope. So this is the cheaper choice, the single 1x instead of the 2x, and they didn't have any 2x. And then I needed some of these for another project. So just dark tan. I'm always on the lookout for dark tan. There's the inverted dark tan slope, and they're hard to get. They're not as plentiful as the regular ones. And so what I'm running into with this particular build is, being that it's going to actually be a picture to hang on the wall, I've got to keep it, it needs to slope to an end point, but at the same time, to get some height out of it to make a decent sized picture, I got to kind of go out and back in. I can't just keep, there's just not enough space. So those inverted tiles like that, or inverted slope, allow me to do that. And then I hadn't seen these before. These must be a new part to something. So I thought, well, that's a new interesting shape for a mountain. I don't know that I'll use it in here, but I'm definitely going to be doing stuff to the big Western layout. So they'll come in handy for that. And then I saw these. He had these very reasonable. So I am actually got a Spanish monastery or church that I want to do for the Western build. So this might play a role in that. I just, like I said, for the price and something different, I couldn't pass it up. So we're going to see what happens with those. That's the thing with Bricklink. It gives you the opportunity to see everything. And I don't buy a lot of sets, as hardly the amount of sets I used to. So I miss out on a lot of new parts and stuff that I used to get through that. And so, even the knowledge of them. So it's good on there, and I can order a few and try them out. So I have turned what should be a short video into a long video, as always. So I'm not going to apologize anymore. I love to talk, and you all know it by now. And hopefully you get something out of all my ramblings. And I promise I got some videos lined up that do not pertain to Bricklink orders. So get back to actual, just good old Lego fun. And hope that you all will enjoy them, and I thank you for the patience and all the support. Wow, I mean, I think we're up to 335 subscribers, so keep it up and share. I got a couple of non-Western videos I'm going to make on some stuff, and so please stay tuned, and as always, like if you like, and apparently dislike if you didn't dislike it, because that helps too. So I appreciate y'all, and y'all have a great rest of the week, and I'll be back at you soon. Thank y'all.